Tulsa looks good on you, your one-stop resource for all things Tulsa.
Well, hey there, welcome back to another episode of Tulsa Looks Good on You. Very excited to feature Aaron Flores with Blue Environments.
Yes.
Aaron, we've gotten to know each other a little bit over the past, 6 months that we're both in the Scout Guide, so we've had fun with that. But
Absolutely.
Tell everyone who you are and what you guys do here.
Yeah, so my name is Aaron Flores. I'm one of the owners of Blue Environments along with my brother Jose. Jose was actually the one that started the company about 11 years ago.
Wow.
So we've been in the industry a while, but he started off as a sub, really got to hone his craft and build up the reputation, the teams that he put together, the equipment that he got. The first 4 or 5 years for him were really a process. While he put the team together, while everybody learned the craft. He knew that he wanted to grow it into something way bigger. He just knew that he needed help.
Yeah.
So, when he called me in, I immediately jumped at it. Both of us have always been around construction. We've always loved working with our hands. And when he approached me with the idea, we didn't know the name yet. We knew the direction, we just didn't know how the vision was gonna come about.
Yeah.
When we got together, we brainstormed as much as we could. We kept going back to the word environments.
Yeah.
We want to create a really cool environment for people. We want to create, something that when they see it, when they step out there, it takes them back to their childhood and it makes them see what their children are going to be able to have, like the memories, the weddings, all that. So ultimately, we just came up with Blue Environments, and as that company, we've now been in our 6th year.
So when you decided that this was the path that you wanted to take, going from just doing the work of creating the pool, what else do you guys handle? Would that be other hardscapes, landscapes, or just pool only? So that,
Absolutely. So our bread and butter is pools.
Yeah.
That we design them and we build them. But naturally that tends to
all the spaces.
All the spaces. So if there's maybe some landscaping, some water features, all that goes into what we have now called, the Blue Environment Experience. And there's honestly, it has to, it just makes sense because the pool is just the start to the whole process.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you have to think about, if a client wants a fire pit, where do you want to put that fire pit? What's it going to mean for those occasions? The placement, location, everything. So yes, we tackle onto
all the things
all the
in
things.
The backyard.
Yeah.
So you thought of this business idea, and was there a struggle going from making something to actually being a business and selling this thing? Or did you already have that natural ability and database, I guess, or network?
Yeah, well, it took a while to get there. We had a network in terms of the builders that we knew, the realtors, those kinds of relationships. But we wanted to go beyond that. We really wanted to make sure that people knew that we were a family-owned and family-operated business. For me, of course, my brother Jose, he takes care of a lot of the outside work. He likes being hands-on. He loves getting his hands dirty, and so do I.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I have to step out there and do it myself. But being able to bring that vision to life, which is something that I work on very, very hard to, is, if I can use a reference from one of my favorite Disney movies, Ratatouille.
Yes.
I love the scene of when the food critic.
Yes.
When he takes a bite out of the plate and then it just like sends him back to when he was a kid.
Yes.
Well, that's what I want to do with our pools. Like we know that our quality is there, our craftsmanship is there. It's our guys doing it. But beyond that, what does it mean for the client? And so that's why I use that reference. I want them to step back there and again be able to be reminded of their childhood, whether they had their own pool or if they were around the community pool, but also be able to envision the future of that.
Yes, what a beautiful way to put that. And I mean, I know that you're a family business and you care about families and you're helping them come together and create these amazing memories. What have been some of your greatest stories that you've had and just witnessing the growth of your business or the families that you get to serve?
Yeah, every family is a different story. You know, every project is different, but ultimately the mission is the same, and it's to leave a sense of pride for everyone, a sense of happiness for everyone's backyard. I'm not going to mention his name, but the greatest story I have in a client in Owasso, he knows who he is if he sees this. He was probably one of he's the most kind, most lighthearted person that I've ever met. And at the end of it, you know, it came out of him that he got emotional, which I never know how to react when, you know, a client cries in front of me. But you know, the way he explained it, he said, "Aaron, you have no idea what you just did for my family and I. Like the memories that we're gonna make here."
So great.
I would have to have him sitting here so he can explain it himself, and he would probably start crying.
I would cry as well then.
But you know, that was probably one of the most beautiful experiences, and that's yet a reminder of why we keep doing it.
So you know why you keep doing it. You're also a small business.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of those struggles and challenges of just the grind of being a small business owner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's too dissimilar to any other trade out there, right? Any other entrepreneurs that we've gotten to meet through this the Scout Guide. How do you get people to know you? You know, how do you get people to see you for who you are and what you're doing? Because there's so many competitors out there, you know, so many other companies that do a great job, but how can you show them, how can you set yourself apart?
Yeah.
So that has been a challenge, but it's something that we haven't been able to overcome because of the fact that, you know, instead of talking about quality, materials, I've really taken a personal approach to it.
Yeah. I could tell.
Yeah. And I think in our community of Tulsa, that's one of the reasons why I love it here so much, is that people still work for people.
Yes.
You know, that I can brand the company as much as I want. I can show you the logo and this and that. But at the end of the day, I'm the person that you're talking to.
Yep.
Jose is the person that you're talking to. So, you know, that means a lot. The person-to-person communication, it's everything.
Relationships are everything.
Relationships are everything.
The conversations we get to have with our people where they know that they are heard and appreciated and know that you care, that's where you really win in any business. So
absolutely.
Well, tell everyone how they can best find you.
Well, the best way is to go on our website, blueenvironments.com. You can reach us on Instagram, Facebook. We're going to go into YouTube and start showing everyone a lot of the behind the scenes.
That'd be fun.
What goes on to build it, but you know, definitely stay tuned because there's some big things.
Can't wait to see it all. Thank you for sharing your story.
Absolutely.
I am so glad that we got to sit down and talk.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks now.